Mahabharata. Bhima poisoned. The First Conspiracy. Season 1, Episode 9. Hastinapur stood proud, its towers gleaming beneath the sun, its halls filled with discipline and order. But beneath the polished marble, something darker had begun to move. The rivalry was no longer a spark. It had become a decision. The princes still trained together, still bowed to the same teachers, still walked the same corridors. But unity had thinned. Respect remained in public, but in private, ambition had found its voice. Duryodhana had watched long enough. He watched Arjuna's arrows strike with impossible precision. He watched Bhima overpower warriors twice his size. He watched Yudhishthira quietly earn the confidence of elders. He was the king's eldest son, yet praise flowed elsewhere. Each cheer for Bhima, each approving nod towards Yudhishthira, each mention of virtue carved deeper into him. Jealousy had ripened, and it no longer wished to endure. One evening, when shadows stretched across the palace floors, Duryodhana sought counsel. Shakuni, his uncle, master of dice, strategist of subtle destruction, patient as a serpent waiting to strike. Duryodhana did not rage. He spoke with chilling calm. Bhima must die. The words did not tremble. With Bhima gone, the others will fall easily, and the throne will no longer be threatened. Shakuni did not object. Strength cannot be defeated in open combat, he said softly. But strength can be undone with cleverness. And so, the first conspiracy took form. Not with swords, not with armies, but with poison. A riverside gathering was arranged. A day of sport, laughter, brotherhood on display. The princes wrestled, swam in the cool waters, shared food beneath the trees. Bhima ate heartily, as he always did. Sweetmeats, milk, rice cooked in ghee. But hidden within the sweetmeats was a deadly poison. Slow, heavy, merciless. Duryodhana watched carefully. Bhima laughed, unaware. He had consumed enough poison to kill 100 men. Yet for a time, nothing happened. The sun lowered, the games continued. Then suddenly, the mighty Bhima faltered. His vision blurred, his limbs grew heavy. The earth seemed to tilt beneath him, and he collapsed. His brothers rushed forward, but Duryodhana's voice was steady. He is exhausted. Let him sleep. Night fell. The river flowed in silence. Duryodhana returned with trusted allies. Bhima lay unconscious. They bound his arms and legs, carried him through the darkness to the banks of the Ganga. No witnesses, no outcry, only water moving beneath the moonlight. This ends tonight, Duryodhana whispered. And Bhima, son of Vayu, was cast into the river. The current swallowed him. The surface stilled, and Hastinapur slept, unaware that destiny had just been challenged. The poison did not claim him. The river carried him deep, far below mortal sight, into the realm of the Nagas. Serpents coiled around his motionless body. Their fangs struck, again and again. Venom entered his blood. But something unexpected occurred. The venom of the Nagas became the antidote, neutralizing the poison already within him, burning it away, breaking its hold. Bhima stirred. His eyes opened. He found himself surrounded by massive serpents, their scales gleaming in dim light. The ropes still bound him. He snapped them as though they were threads. The serpents recoiled, and then they recognized him. He was no ordinary prince. Through ancient lineage, through his mother's ancestry, he bore a connection to their realm. Word spread quickly. Vasuki, king of the Nagas, was summoned. He rose in human form, majestic, composed. He did not order Bhima's death. Instead, he welcomed him. Bhima was brought to a radiant subterranean palace, illuminated with jeweled light. There, Vasuki offered him a celestial drink, the sacred rasa. A single pot of it could grant a man the strength of 1,000 elephants. Bhima drank, one pot, then another. Power surged through him, not merely restored, but magnified, the strength of 1,000 elephants. When he had finished, exhaustion overtook him. Vasuki laid him upon a celestial bed, and Bhima slept for 8 days. Above, in Hastinapur, panic spread. The Pandavas searched the riverbanks. Yudhishthira's composure trembled. Arjuna's silence sharpened into suspicion. Nakula and Sahadev clung to Kunti in fear, and Duryodhana pretended grief. But within, he waited. 8 days passed. Then one morning, from the banks of the Ganga, Bhima returned, alive, stronger, unbroken. His brothers rushed to him, and he told them everything. The poison, the binding ropes, the river, the Nagas, King Vasuki, the celestial rasa, and the truth. Duryodhana had tried to kill him. Yudhishthira listened carefully. Anger burned in Bhima's chest. But Yudhishthira thought beyond anger. If we accuse him, he said quietly, the kingdom will divide openly. We are not yet strong enough. Pandu was gone. Dhritarashtra ruled. Power did not favor them. Tell no one, Yudhishthira decided. And the brothers obeyed. When Duryodhana saw Bhima walking once more through the palace halls, he froze. The impossible stood before him. His plan had failed. Jealousy had crossed into murder, and destiny had answered. Bhima spoke nothing of revenge, but he remembered. And from that day forward, the palace could no longer pretend unity. The first line had been crossed. The Mahabharata does not leap into war. It advances in choices, in whispers, in silent betrayals, poisoned sweetmeats, dark rivers, hidden intentions. The first conspiracy had failed, but ambition rarely retreats. It adapts. And Hastinapur had taken its first true step toward fracture. If you wish to see how rivalry deepens, how silence becomes strategy, and how a kingdom inches closer to fire, subscribe and continue the journey. Because in Hastinapur, brotherhood is fading, and destiny is watching.